Alright, welcome back. Alberto here with another trading session. Today we're trading Nasdaq on NinjaTrader platform. So right now we have around 12 minutes left until the open. Overall, the overnight session has been in a range of around 90 points, bouncing from and through VWAP as well as the value area high of yesterday. Price is currently ranging around value area high of yesterday, and potentially would expect some more consolidation around this zone. As of market news, we had at 8:30 multiple releases coming out. We had US trade balance, US initial jobless claims, and Canadian trade balance at 8:30 Eastern Time. For those who don't know what the US trade balance is, it refers to kind of the difference of the value of goods and services that a country exports and the value of the goods and services that it imports. And if a country exports more than it imports, it has a trade surplus, which is seen as a positive thing. Hopefully that makes sense. As of right now, all the releases came out better than expected, so we'll see how the futures markets react to that. Once we open, we experience some move to the downside at 8:30, so now we are just gonna wait and see, and try to find some good setups. Alright, market is about to open in about 30 seconds. Price bounced off of the value area high of yesterday, crossed through VWAP, and is trying to make its way back. Potential retest of VWAP. We also have the point of control sitting at that level 2 with this orange dashed line, which means for the point of control it has the most contracts traded at that level. It's not as meaningful because it's the overnight session. A lot of contracts are gonna start coming up now since the market just opened. We are looking for a potential bounce off of this consolidation area. Pretty much missed this potential entry to the upside. I'm expecting price to come back again. See if we can get a bounce off of VWAP on point of control. Got target filled. We had those imbalances long. Big push in delta. We had this consolidation area here with the high swing level right at VWAP. Very nice consolidation zone now. I tend to like to mark these areas just so that I'm aware of where price is currently at, and it kind of prevents me many times to take trades where I shouldn't be taking trades. Reasoning for this trade, I was looking for a push from a bounce of VWAP, this prior swing level of this other consolidation area, and we also had point of control, so it kind of all played pretty well. Got a little bit lucky in entry, but that's okay. We'll keep going. Sometimes we're not as lucky. Price coming back now into the value area, sorry, into the VWAP, leaving a pending auction right at the point of control. Nice push in cumulative delta to downside now. We're at the bottom of this zone, getting back into this prior consolidation area, clearing now that pending auction, sorry, that imbalance long that was printed at 925. This could look, a potential bounce of this area could be pretty interesting. I'm gonna take it. Got stopped out. The reason for this trade, again, breaking through, pushing through this swing level and coming back to retest this pending auction and a bounce of VWAP. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. We had a nice push to the downside with cumulative delta. I was hoping that price would continue in that same direction, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Lots of sellers coming in. For some reason, Ninja Trader seems to be slowing down for me. Nice move in price, but delta is not as large as this move to the downside. Gotta wait and see. We can find another good setup. Truth is, all of this right now is like a nice consolidation zone. This was kind of a fake break. Lots of imbalance short right now. Potentially we'll be retesting VWAP. Point of control is sitting at 14,910. Want to see if we can get a bounce, or better, a breakthrough 920, which we're about to break. Let's see if we can keep pushing, and then ideally look for a retest of that same level, so of the top of this rectangle. Very large push in cumulative delta right now. We have a breakout leaving a bunch of pending auctions. We're at the current day value area high. Imbalance short. Coming back. Big push down. Coming back into the point of control. I like to be a little bit cautious sometimes when I see prices ranging so much around a key level. We just need to wait. Cumulative delta right now is doesn't have a clear direction. It was trending up for a bit and immediately trending down. It's pretty much staying flat for the past 5 minutes. Potential breakdown of this smaller consolidation area. Let's see if we can push through VWAP. Nice push. Sellers coming in. Lots of sellers coming in. We're 100 short, but price is not going down. So these guys that are trying to push the market down need to close their positions. Pending auction sitting at point of control right now. Sellers coming in. Point of control just shifted. Big selling. Lots of selling. There we go. See if we can get a pullback. Very nice run. Should expect a rotation up pretty soon. Buyers start coming in. Most of these guys are closing their positions. You can see how delta by bar becomes positive. Nothing crazy. He's clearing this prior swing level, taking out these other pending auctions. Nice imbalance short. Very nice run. Potential ABC pattern here. It's too strong, the trend to the downside. I feel like I'm a little bit late right now to enter. See if we can get a retest of 84. Clearing imbalance long. Pretty interesting how price bounced completely off of this imbalance long and the pending auction. I'm interested in a potential retrace all the way to 84 level. We're getting there, almost there right now. Maybe even bouncing off of this imbalance short. Price came all the way up to 83.50, not 84, and pushed away. Kind of interesting. And now it continues in the direction of the trend. Buyers coming in, taking some profits, those sellers. See if we can find a good setup. Lots of selling happening right now. We're over 2,000 contracts short. Imbalance short. A little bit of a late entry. Stopped out completely. Fortunately, that didn't work out. We had a very nice run to the downside, breaking through that prior swing level. I was looking for an ABC pattern with a bounce of that pending auction that was, of that short imbalance that was left when breaking that swing level, and it completely took me out. Price is slowing down right now. We have overnight session low sitting at 51.25. That was also something. That's a nice target to have in mind. Overnight sessions, high or low, get broken at least one of them in almost every session. Currently 1 win, 2 losses. Very nice trend overall to the downside. Regarding news, we don't have any major news releases coming out later today. I'm gonna take this imbalance short with a pending auction down, coming back into that consolidation area, continuing in the direction of the trend. I really tend to like this type of setups where we have a consolidation area and then we pretty much break out, come back, and on that retest we have some sort of imbalance or pending auction. In this case we have both, which makes it very interesting. And it pretty much just went all the way down to that prior imbalance long that we have. We had the low of the overnight session sitting at 50.75 here, so that's something I'm expecting to get broken. Getting back into this consolidation area with those pending auctions. If you start looking at, for those that are interested in this type of trading style, you gotta understand how the market works. And the market, it's pretty simple. The market goes where the orders are. If you have 1 million shares of Microsoft, you gotta know where you can sell those shares. Okay, this is the same thing. Consolidation zones, this is where people accumulate contracts. There's a lot of trading happening here, so price will tend to come back to those zones. Pending auctions are left when there's unfinished business, when one side, either the bid or the ask, doesn't get filled at that price level. So price tends to come back to those levels. And then imbalances, really what they are is just a big difference between buyers and sellers. So those are usually very, very attractive to use when trading, because if you have an imbalance in one direction, a lot of people are seeing those things, right? You combine that with a pending auction, that's a potential good sign that the price is going to continue in that way. With that being said, I mean, we're going for just 20 ticks. We just need a small move to really get our target hit, right? So these are the type of things I'm looking for constantly. What's the overall trend? What's the short-term trend? Do we have any consolidation area? Are we bouncing off of key levels? Do we have an imbalance on a pending auction? Those are things to look for. Just like now, for example, another imbalance with a pending auction, and price just flies for a very small amount, but it does go through. This would have been enough for us to take a trade. So right now we have 2 wins, if I'm not mistaken, and 2 losses. Potentially taking one more trade. Just waiting to see if we can find a good setup. Right now, overnight session logo broken. So this would have been a good trade, considering we had that pending auction and the imbalance, and we had a key level that needed to be broken. Completely missed it. Some buyers coming in, low of the day. Potentially this guy is taking some profits too. Sellers coming in, big sellers with 100 contracts getting absorbed. Price goes up. This is what's called a squeeze. These guys that sold here, and you can see that wick. It's a divergent bar, so the bar closed up. We had a lot of contracts being sold. These guys need to close the position. By doing that, they need to buy a contract to close out, so it pushes even further the price up. Those are very nice ones if you're good at spotting them. That's why I use the bar delta indicator, because it gives me a very granular view on each bar, what's happening. I personally really like squeezes. You just need to be very good at the timing. Needs to be perfect, because realistically, as soon as this bar closes up, you wanna take that. You cannot wait, otherwise you might get chopped out. Anyways, that would mean going in the opposite direction of the trend. We're currently sitting below VWAP. The overall trend is short, so no reason right now to be long, especially also the short-term trend is short. Imbalance with another pending auction, and price just goes. Doesn't work all the time, but I tend to really like taking trades that have this combination. Sellers coming in. Was hoping to get a retest of this prior swing level. Price still is slowing down right now. We're approaching the 10 a.m. mark. Just cleared those prior pending auctions. Point of control yesterday is sitting at 14,780. Still 50 points away. We might potentially make our way there. We'll see. Buyers coming in. The price is now going up. Some consolidation happening here right now. Nice push up in delta and in price. Approaching 10 a.m. mark, might experience a rotation to the upside in the market. We'll see what happens. But in many occasions you might see how price changes direction around that time of the day. back into this upper consolidation zone. Not comfortable taking this long right now. Price is slowing down right now. We're sitting at the -2 deviation of the VWAP. Printing pending auctions in a small range of 20 points. Some buyers coming in. Nice push now to the downside. Going all the way to the low of the day. Let's see if we can retest that pending auction. Nice push down. Bouncing off of the first pending auction, I wanted to wait to see if we could bounce off of the second one. My Ninja Trader is freezing up right now for some reason. That's not a good sign. Balance short. Looks like we're making our way all the way to the point of control yesterday. Buyers coming in right now. Lots of buying happening. Potentially some of these guys are taking profits. almost over 200 contracts. I'm gonna take it down, see if we can play the squeeze, but it looks like it didn't really push enough. Potentially targeting a point of control of yesterday. Yeah, unfortunately the move wasn't long enough. My entry was a little bit late. Literally stopped me out to the tick. I'm gonna take this one short now, see if we can get back in the direction of the trend. Usually don't take more than 5 trades. But we took out that pending auction. Yeah, this is not looking good right now. Imbalance is short. Let's see if we can get back into the point of control. Pretty close to getting stopped out. Fortunately, lots of sellers came in. I'm just expecting point of control of yesterday to be taken out. I'm just playing a continuation of the trend. We had a retest of this prior small retrace, and also we cleared that pending auction. Now we just went all the way to the point of control. Potentially expecting a bounce off of 85.25. We'll see what happens and if price can get there. Price just keeps going short. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Right now price went into the target I was expecting, which was the point of control of yesterday, and I expect price to kind of consolidate around that area, since that was where we had the most contracts yesterday. With that being said, if you enjoyed this type of content, you find some value, please subscribe. Feel free to comment below. Let me know what you think about my positions. What would you have done differently? We also have a Discord channel. You can check the link in the description. It is completely free, and I would love to connect with you. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.